While the Trump campaign's success did surprise some, we're learning why Minnesota Republicans were so confident heading into Election Day.
Chief political reporter Tom Hauser talked to the state's Republican Party leader about this presidential election and the recounts in Minnesota House races, Tom.
Paul, it wasn't a premonition David Hann had a week before the election. It was a conversation he had with the Trump campaign that gave him confidence election night would be successful for Republicans.
This will truly be the golden age of America.
President-elect Donald Trump's resounding victory might have surprised many, but not the chairman of Minnesota's Republican Party, who had a call with campaign officials a week before the election.
They were very, very positive, which is a little unusual. I've had a lot of these conversations over the years. A week before an election, campaigns typically are not that enthusiastically positive, but the Trump campaign, they felt they had enough to win a electoral majority in the Electoral College as well as in the popular vote. They expressed that opinion to me a week before the election. So I took from that they felt pretty good about where the numbers were and how things were trending.
GOP party chair David Hann said he's not concerned about Trump overreaching with so many controversial cabinet nominations.
Obviously, I think President Trump ran on and has always talked about being a change agent in Washington, trying to change the establishment, if you will, and bring in some new voices. And I think he's doing that with his picks for his cabinet positions, for his advisors. And I think that you have to give a president, especially one that has won a substantial victory, as he has some deference in letting him pick who his advisors are.
Former DFL party chair Mike Erlandson agrees, but only to a point.
You know, Donald Trump showed up in Washington 8 years ago, said he was going to drain the swamp, and ended up probably being the largest swamp monster we've ever seen as president of the United States of America. He's got a second act here. I thought his first pick was great with who he chose for his chief of staff, but it's been pretty controversial ever since.
On another topic, Hann says he'll be watching 2 recounts in Minnesota House races very closely.
I think for the sake of the public's confidence, there has to be some clear understanding of what exactly did happen and confidence that the results we have are accurate. So we want to see those recounts get done.
And of course, that's important because the Minnesota House is tied 67-67 after Republicans flipped 3 seats on election night. Democrats lead in the 2 remaining races with recounts coming up over the next 2 weeks. You can see the entire interview with the GOP party chair Sunday morning at 10 on At Issue. Paul?
Okay, Tom, we'll be watching